This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News, joined by Josh Warrington here in Liverpool. Josh, good to see you. Before we come on to yourself, Nick Ball, one relentless fighter. What did you make of that stoppage victory there against Ronny Rios?
Brilliant performance, entertaining, yeah, savage, real savage, just non-stop, brought some heavy punishment. Massive kudos to Rios. What a set of bollocks he has, what a heart. Took some heavy punches. At times stood there like a punch bag. I thought they'd just do something else, like move his head at least. But he had there with his hands up, and yeah, you got your hands up, but impact still comes through, you know. So yeah, he had spells of coming back in the mid stages of the fight, but Ball again ferocious towards the end and got the stoppage.
Got the stoppage in devastating fashion in the end, and then we'll just go back to your fight, Josh, Wembley Stadium 2 weeks ago. Wasn't meant to be for you. I think for most people they had the cards closer than what the judges did, but obviously the big talking point afterwards was obviously lay your gloves down in the ring. Usually in boxing that would mean that maybe you're going to step away. Some time to reflect now. Do we see the Leeds Warrior return?
I'm stepping away for the rest of the year because my wife's pregnant and I'm expecting a baby in Christmas time.
Congratulations first, Josh.
Thank you very much. So my full focus is going to be on that. But yeah, initially, I think frustration beat me. And I don't know if it's because I've had 11 months out or whatever, but I don't know. I started off the fight well, in my opinion. I could hear him inside. I mean, you go and ask Anthony. I was hearing him inside. But I never followed it up. And then I kind of lost myself in mid-rounds and never came back. And I don't know why, and I'm still trying to put my finger on that. But that was just more frustration than anything. And like I say, I had a good friend, Leigh who recently announced his retirement from Thai boxing. He boxed in the Muay Thai championships, the One championships, and I seen him do that, and I kind of like that come to me instantly. I don't know if he's there without having real time to think and reflect. So I kind of just if I don't come back, then that will just that moment.
I know there's one fight in particular, Josh, that he'd love to run back, and that's one with Leigh Wood. I did a Zoom interview with him a couple of days ago, mentioned the fight, and he said that if the interest is garnered and gathered, then it definitely can happen. Now, obviously, it's one which I imagine everybody would love to see run back once again. Do you think there's a possibility there? Is it something you've spoken to your team about? Maybe reach out, see what the likelihood is of a potential Wood-Warrington 2 fight?
Fights are only happening on that level, or that level. There's no in between, is there? It's going on at this moment in time, and British boxing fans are starving.
I don't mean to cut you there, but it's something which I said to Leigh. It's a surprise because there's been a lot of kind of complaints of the level of shows that we've seen recently, and we're kind of starved of those UK headliners. Yourself, Leigh, sell shows. Michael Condon, sell shows. Is it a surprise to you that maybe those fights aren't being pushed a little bit more?
I don't know. I think, Andy, this is a question that you need to put to the powers that be, because initially we had a chat, me and members of Matchroom, and they said that the TV networks don't think that me and Leigh a rematch is a big fight, and I was surprised to hear that. I'd asked many other reporters if they thought it was a big fight, and they were surprised that I was asking that fight. And then asking that question, I always think it was always going to be bigger than the first one. It was an entertaining fight the first time round. Yeah, the build-up were boring because we were amicable, but the way that it finished, we've had a few words said here and there. So yeah, it was always going to be bigger. So boxing, I said in build to the fight against Cacace, sometimes doesn't need titles and belts and stuff on the line. They need a spectacle, they need drama, they need theatre, and that's what it is right there. He's got a big football fan base, I've got a big football fan base, very well supported, both like a fight, so yeah, I think it'd be a great fight, and definitely one I would not say no to, and there's a few fights that I would not say no to, whether it be another one with Cacace, whether it be a Lara third, yeah, I'd love to just go again if I do go again, but yeah, it's one of them where I know he's getting older, and he's done interviews where he's talking about coming to the end of his career, and yeah, I can't be hanging around as well. So I think if some talk gets going, then that'll be done ASAP.
Josh, listen, it is getting very late now, so I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of your night. Safe travels back home. Up the baggies.
Yeah. Together.